Chapter 42, in which our hero learns simultaneously comforting and terrifying information about capital punishment in France. Smoke from the flaming police cruiser was still in my rearview mirror when I screamed at Garland, "What the hell did you do?" The old man didn't answer, but continued to look out the back window and admire his handiwork, while Parker held her face in her hands and laughed. "This isn't funny," I shouted at her. "They're going to kill us. They're going to kill us all dead and bury us under a prison so our ghosts will have to haunt a jail cell for eternity. Garland, what the hell did you do?" "I soaked one of Ramey's old t-shirts with lighter fluid, stuck it in that cop's gas tank, and lit it," Garland said, turning back around and leaning between the front seats. "It was much louder than I expected. Gotta be the most exciting thing to happen around here since the war." "They're going to kill us," I repeated. "They're going to line us up against a wall and shoot us all in the face." "Will you calm the hell down, son? They're not going to kill us." "You don't know that," I said. "You didn't even know you spoke French." "I do know that," Garland said. "France did away with the death penalty in 1977, so no, they're not going to kill us. But even if they did reinstate the death penalty just for us, they still wouldn't shoot us. They'd use a guillotine." "The guillotine is much more romantic," Parker said, and I glared at her. "Why did you have to blow up his car?" I asked Garland. "So he wouldn't follow us," Garland said. "You could have taken his keys, or shot out his tires. There didn't need to be a fireball." I glanced in my side mirror. We were a few miles away now, but I could still see the black smoke rising into the air. "The fireball was completely unnecessary." "He'd have used his radio," Garland said. "I wasn't being rash, son. Unless someone happens to drive by and pick that poor man up, we've got at least an hour head start, and we'll need it to dump this car and disappear." I started to reply, but didn't know what else to say. Garland had a point, I suppose. The point being, if we're willing to run from a policeman, blowing up his car made perfect sense. And none of us wanted this trip to end in a field only 60 miles from Saint-Lô. But if Garland could blow up a police car without hesitation, I worried about what he might do were our situation to become more dire. I just kept telling myself that 1. Garland blew up the car, and 2. Parker shot at the policeman, and 3. Apart from frolicking through someone's canola field, and French trespass laws are pretty lax, I hadn't done anything wrong. Yet. "Where are we, anyhow?" Garland asked. Parker looked at the map on my phone and said, "Belgium. No, wait. This map is upside down." I grabbed my phone from her and said, "Rivière. About 10 miles north of Cannes, 10 miles east of Bayeux." "You shouldn't look at your phone while you drive," she said, grabbing it back from me. "You shouldn't shoot at policemen," I snapped back, and she mumbled under her breath, "Damn, it does indeed feel good to be a gangster." "Martin Blair thinks we're going to Cannes," Garland said, "so that's a no-go. I know Bayeux has a train station. Find the address." Parker began pressing buttons on my phone, and I grabbed it from her again and asked the little robot inside, "Where is the train station in Bayeux, France?" The robot replied, "Gare de Bayeux is located at Station Square, 14400 Bayeux, France. Would you like directions?" "That'll do," Garland said. "Now get us there fast. And while you're at it, ask that robot where we can buy some new clothes in Bayeux. We look a little too much like ourselves."